All right. So yeah, last time, we started getting into time loop territory, and yeah, we keep on failing. So yeah, not going too well. No, but we're gonna keep on trying and trying our best. Apparently, we have about like 7 to 9 times. Possibly. Yune was being kind of evasive about that. So, among other things, actually. So yeah, still very concerned about a lot of things, especially what Shu asked her last time as well. I was thinking it too, like what's gonna happen to her, and I feel like we don't want to know. But yeah, so lots of really, really concerning things going on. But yeah, we also keep failing. We know we got in somewhere because we did find out that that it's definitely being done like by somebody, which is what I thought to begin with, low. But at least I know that now too. Yeah, but very worried. Also, yeah, the longer videos are done now, because Christmas is over. But I'm really glad I got to finally do something for Christmas, and something like this that is perfect for it was great. But yeah, I wanted to do another one the day after Christmas, but I was too busy. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the longer videos for that. But now it's gonna be back to the normal length, so about an hour or so. Yeah, let's get back into it. I'm slowly getting used to this. Oh no. Oh no. We're acclimating. I used the presence of my unbroken alarm clock to confirm I'm back to the start of the month. There's no denying what a miraculous feat this all is. But it starts to grow old by the third time. This time I have to disable all the bombs, and then I need to change my personality. I can't but feel frazzled by the very nature of this challenge. There was that, along with a bunch of other equally outlandish options Yune suggested. The main goal this time is to find the bomber, with the side goal being to find myself. Oh yeah, we also got those flashbacks where like people are calling us Mr. Shu. So like, which makes me think that we used to be a teacher? That'd be interesting. If I can figure out who this mysterious bomber is, then we can finally get out happily ever after. We can finally get our happily ever after ending. There's also a chance I can disrupt the normal chain of events that led to calamity by changing an aspect of my personality. Maybe whoever bombed the town is simply mad at me. I don't think it's possible to pull off such a drastic and sudden personality flip, but I won't know unless I try. Yeah, very true. If following the rules don't get you what you want, then it's time to break them. Rules were meant to be broken. Not always. With anxiety prevailing over excitement, all I can do now is keep chugging along. I actually usually follow rules, by the way. I was just playing around. Ah, back to this one. We were just eating apples, okay? Jeez. We're on our way back to the dorms. I'm mentally replaying what Yune told me in that subspace of reality. I love... Oh, you told us this? Also, I love that wink she does. Just wanted to bring that up. There's no way this will work. Besides, she doesn't tell me she likes me until the 24th. I'll really get called a pervert then. I mean, I would if you did it to me too. Sorry, my ear's my weak spot too. Want to do it again? See? See what I mean? I freaking knew it. Flip it A, darn it. No, I don't. Crap. I didn't want to think about what sort of expression was on my face just now. Oh, wait. This is my chance. Sakia. I like to add extras. Would a real perv do something like this? I bring my lips close to her face before blowing gently against her earlobe. The reaction is almost painfully easy to read. Flirting? Oh, you call me a perv, so I just... Ow. Her eyes are burning literal holes for me. I could see you out of the corner of my eye, clearly uncomfortable. Man, this was your idea. Talk to yourself about this, all right? Just saying. You told me to. You told me to do it, Punk Shush. You're the one who told me to do that. Of course, I can't tell her that. Man, I tell her anyway. I'm trapped between two units and their conflicting memories. Sorry. After calming down the disgruntled Saki, I head over to the Christmas tree of Yune. So yeah, Yune, your plan didn't work. December 4th, Tuesday. Maybe we should have done the other ear. Next day. It's gym class, but things are not going according to plan. Saki didn't ask me to see her igloo. Oh no, it made it worse. Now she doesn't want to see us anymore. Ah, fuck. Throwing it butterfly effect. Usually I get to spend some time alone with Saki, while everyone else has a snowball fight. Yesterday's incident soured our friendship. Darn it, Yune! Ugh, this is too depressing. Even if things go well, I'll never be able to mend the broken bridge between us. I mean, well, technically, if we fail intentionally, then we can start the loop again, and then we can mend the friendship. Just saying. Just saying. Me? Igloo! Oh, it's still happening. Nice, let's go. Thanks. Sorry, butterflies. I didn't mean to offend you. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, Yune. I can't bring myself to play with Saki's feelings any more than I already have. Besides, I've got my work cut out for me. This loop is turning into the most depressing one, despite my hopes and expectations. Alright, at least we still got the igloo. That's good. December 5th, Wednesday. But also, things are still happening the same, which is not good. It's so fucked. That is, like, actually a really difficult choice the more you think about it. Like, if you have to, like, sacrifice things either way. Either you sacrifice the friendships you made, or everything dies. Oof. Huh. Brunelli. It's the 5th. I get to join Kirie and Kota for the daily morning routine. Up until now, I've always simply sat here as quiet as a cat. But this time, Yune's words echo into my head. What did you tell us? It sounds pretty impressive. But that's fun though. Long gone is a wisecracking machine of yore. But like, you tell me to just ignore her, or like, how do I do that? This is my moment! I don't understand Yuna's logic at all, but the main gist is that she wants me to try something new. Yep, ready Rooney! Check it out! I feel like that's still close to being to being like a wisecracker. It's just my routine. Dang. I mean, hey, it's working though. Just like I thought, it's impossible for me to change who I am. I'm sorry, Yune, but this is too hard for me. Maybe being a pain in the butt is who I'm meant to be. And never mind, it didn't work. Well, maybe if we intentionally, you know, be a nude model for Kota and like not complain about it, then that would work. But then we still end up modeling for her anyway, so. Also, why is it playing the sus music? Huh. It's not here. That's weird. It should be right here. All the dummy bombs gone now? It's December 10th. Oh no, the owl. Oh. Yeah, I feel like somebody knows that we're traveling back in time. Yune, please come here. I need your help. Back at the school, I found the first explosive device the last time, but... Oh no, it is the dummies, okay. It's not here. This is definitely the right day. I mean, but still though, either way, my theory still stands. There's no trace of it. Even worse, I called Kirie and Sister Lily over ahead of time, assuming it was here. Sorry, what? I'm sorry, this is very important though. I'm so sorry. Uh-huh. I'm not lying. It should be right here. Maybe I messed up the time frame. It came too early. I think to myself. However, December 11th, Tuesday. Oh, jeez. The next day. December 12th, Wednesday. And the one after that. Jack? There's no trace of any mini brookers, no matter where I look. Oh, fuck. Don't you play Jingle Bells right now? What the heck? No! Because I can't find... Because I can't find the bombs, and this game is playing Jingle Bells like it's a happy moment, and it's not. Oh, Jack. I have no idea what to do. I mean, trying and failing. Nothing's a secret around here. Yeah, nothing except whoever the fuck the culprit is. If people can see what you're trying to do, then you're definitely failing. Wait. Perhaps the personality shift was successful after all. I mean, it's already the 12th, and there's still no sign of any of those bombs. Is it possible a crazy plan worked? Those were the dummy bombs, though. We need to find the real ones. Jack, I think my attempt at switching up my personality actually worked. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oof, ouch, it's having an adverse effect. Okay, well that's not good. I managed to stop things before they went into action. Oh jeez. By changing my interactions with others, I've sapped the bomber of the desire to cause mass destruction. We don't know that. All we know is that people think we're less friendly now, which isn't gonna help. I can't let my guard down, but if there's no bombs right now, then things are definitely looking up. I don't know about that shoe. Hello? Are we gonna see, like, Yune? That's what I assumed, at least. Oh, did it just skip the calamity this time? Yeah, I just skipped it. Alright, well, dang. And to make matters worse, my relationships with everyone were a huge mess. Very much so, yes. It sounded good in theory. You won't know how things will turn out until you try them. Once more, I found myself filling Yuna in on what happened. She was overwhelmingly happy to see me, as always, although it didn't take long for her to calm down. Yeah, they were in different places this time. For some reason, the idea that they might be hidden in different locations never crossed my mind. As a result, I never found the explosive devices before it was too late. It's like the bomber knew my plans and purposely hid them in harder to find places. Yeah, Even my Christmas Eve search ended up empty. Changing my personality did nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's hard when I'll keep giving you our excuses. Huh? There's a shadow hovering over her. She's listening to me, but her mind seems to be puzzling over something else. Probably. Yeah. Knowing what was going to happen, I kept watch over the barn myself. The reins were still cut before I could stop them. Those kids were just as high as they were the first time. Maybe they got involved after getting a bit too excited at the party. I answered a barrage of questions, one after the other. He listens calmly to what I have to say, not moving a muscle. Then... Oh yeah? You can ask me anything. The personality switcheroo might not have worked, but everyone's reactions were noticeably different. I asked him if she was going to ask me what changes I noticed while I was there. I mean, yeah, weren't we doing that intentionally because that was after we ate the apples, so we would still have the powers? I thought that's why we were doing that. I freeze, faced with a question I wasn't expecting, although the answer doesn't require much thought. Yeah. I arrive on the 2nd, but I can't seem to wake up until the morning of the 3rd. Well, my answer is simple. She seems to tense up and cast her eyes downward. Is that bad?
ダメじゃない。ダメじゃないんだけど。ほら、弓を引いて週の矢を飛ばす感じって言ったじゃない？
Yeah, you're the bow and I'm the arrow you shoot back to the past. She finally tells me exactly what she's been holding back this whole time.
なんていうかね。重いの。
Alright, rude, but go on. Heavy?
また私にしかわかんない話でごめんね。でも、週をあの日に戻すだけなら、こんなに重くはないはずなの。
Her explanation is incredibly vague, but from what I can decipher, the main problem seems to be I'm too heavy.
赤リンゴを食べてればなんとなくわかる。一本の矢を飛ばすのにどれくらいの力が必要か。
And for whatever reason, my weight isn't matching up with that, so I'm too heavy? I don't completely understand how she feels, but at least I understand what she's trying to say. She answers with another question.
もう一つ聞かせて。週が何度やっても街がああなっちゃうのってなんでだと思う？
Because I haven't found the right solution yet? The source of the fires, the location of the explosives, the criminal mastermind himself. I know it's mostly due to my incompetence, but it feels as if I've yet to truly scratch the surface behind this great cataclysm. Just isn't about to answer her honestly.
おかしいと思わない？週がどんなに行動を変えても25日の夜だけは一緒なんて。
Yeah. Well, I've experienced this world, this reality, several different times now. The one where I warned everyone about fire safety, and another where I found hidden bombs. Each choice I made triggered countless possibilities that I was simply unaware of. If you ignore the unfortunate ending, nothing I did was pointless. Every decision I made, big or small, changed the original course of events. However, no matter what path I ended up on, it eventually led right back to that fateful Christmas night. Up until now, I've only analyzed the end results, thus dismissing every attempt as a failure.
もしかしたら週は今までのうち何度かは成功してたんじゃないかなって。
It's actually a pretty valid point to bring up. I don't. My brain is unable to process what she's trying to tell me. My mind tries to grasp the words as they float past, but the basic idea is beyond me.
でも最後の運命だけはいつも一緒。どうしてだと思う？
Assuming every decision I make is the right one, then the outcome must simply be inevitable.
週が結末を変えようとするたびに必ずそれに逆らって動く人間がいるから。
Yep, so someone else is doing it too! Which means there's at least one other person out there with the same knowledge I do. In that case, my success could also be viewed as someone else's failure. But someone else is traveling back in time, aren't they? Kirie brings up her bow and arrow analogy once more.
週っていう一本の矢を飛ばすにしては私の使う力が強すぎるの。でももし週だけじゃない2本目の矢も同時に撃ってるとしたら
Her idea is something far beyond anything I could have possibly imagined. Perhaps this is what her otherworldly senses are telling her.
週一人分って考えたら重いけどもしそれが2人分だったとしたら
Each time you restart the time loop, you're sending someone else back at the same time.
もちろんここには私たちしかいないからただの推測。でも週がいない間ずっと考えて
I mean, is someone hiding?
話じゃないなって思った。
Like, are they like hiding back there or something? Have you come up with anything else?
まずはね、前回週が偽物の爆弾を見つけちゃった時
Yeah?
だってこれはおかしいよね。まず探す人がいなくちゃ偽物をセットする意味なんてないのに。
He's right. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. It's like they knew what I'd be doing and planted a decoy to throw me off the trail.
それに爆発する順番が違ったこと。本来同じ条件で起きる事故なら同じパターンにしかならないはずなのに3週目になってたまたま行動を変えた人がいるのかと思ったけど4週目は爆弾の場所自体が違うなんて シュウが言ってたみたいに考えを見透かすっていうか、もしシュウがどこをチェックするのか犯人が分かってたら、もちろんそんな場所には仕掛けないわけで、考えられる一番単純な可能性、シュウがどんな動きをしても犯人はそれに応じて手を変えてる。
Yep.
シュウの動きを知っててちゃんとそれに対応してる人がいるなら説明はつくかなって。
To be fair, I wasn't that discreet about what I was doing. I didn't think I had to be, considering no one remembers anything from one timeline to the next. However, if there's someone else who also knows about our repeated attempts at changing the past, there's no way though. That's impossible, right? It doesn't say anything. It's just stating a possibility, but still. The more I think about it, the more right it feels. As someone who's lived through the same loop multiple times, her approach to the problem fills in all the problematic gaps I've come across. It explains why someone would plant bootleg bombs for me to find, only to replace them with real bombs on Christmas Day. Yep. It also explains why the order of explosions was switched around last time. It explains why on the 4th timeline I couldn't find any trace of those mini brokers on Christmas Eve, and why the bombs were planted in completely different locations on Christmas. There's a possibility that I never once stopped to consider. If I had done the opposite of what I planned in the last 2 time loops, maybe things would have gone differently. I'd assumed I was the only one who knew the script and how things would go, but this mystery person was one step ahead of me the whole time. If each person's thinking they have the advantage, it turns into an endless cat and mouse game. My suspicion over an unknown second player explains my recent feelings of helplessness.
私がシュウを撃つのに乗っかって一緒にあの日まで巻き戻ってるんや。
Yeah, how are they doing that? Like, are they like in here or like, are they invisible?
私たちが探すべきなのは原因じゃなくて人なのかもしれない。
I've been far too focused on the fires
誰
alone.
が私たちの邪魔をしてるのか、これからはその誰かを見つけるためにやり直す。
There's a reason for everything. If fate truly exists, then it's clear there's 2 sides to it. Which explains why when you turn left, someone else is trying to turn right. That same person who's aiming to bring back the apocalyptic event that ended the world 101 years ago to this small town. Someone like that.
強いて言うならそうだね。
Oh, you got a guess, Yune? Alright, well then I guess I'll say mine because, you know, I know a lot of times people like to say like multiple, like when people make theories, sometimes I notice some people like to like give like multiple different answers. I like to stick with one, so I'm gonna say right, as of right now, I think it's Sister Lily. I really don't want to think it's Sister Lily because I like Sister Lily, but like the whole thing about how she was also an outsider of the town, and then when she was teaching the lessons and she like made that really kind of sus comment where she like, was talking about like Adam and Eve and Pandora, and then she made that chuckle. Yeah, so I'm thinking she might be the one that actually wanted to destroy the town and get out of it. But I don't want to think that, but that's what I'm thinking. She pauses for a moment, seemingly distracted. Oh, I thought you were gonna give me a name. I mean, I can pretty much tell this. It's a simple yet definite statement. Postcretio, intermezzo, transtemporal Cupid. I mean, see, Jack also said this thing where he was talked about how our personality was changing, like even though he's always at the shop, and he mentioned that, but I still think it's Sister Lily. My enemy.
なんて言うと大げさかもしれないけど。
No, if anything, it's not strong enough. They're my enemy. When nothing you do seems to get you anywhere, it's fair to start assuming there's some force deliberately working against you. More importantly, if Venus thinks an unknown stranger might be toying with me.
でもだからといって目星がついてるわけじゃないんだよね。
Don't we? Maybe they think there's a second coming of the apocalypse.
全然ない。アポカリプスなんて101年前の出来事としかみんな思ってないだろうし。
The sounding of the trumpets, the breaking of the seals, and the end of humanity.
私が言うのもなんだけど信じられないと思う。
You sure? You're probably right. Which is what makes this even harder to understand. Why go to all this trouble? For what reason? There's almost no doubt that the explosions and ensuing fires are all man-made. The bomber, him or herself, wouldn't be safe from that level of wanton and indiscriminate destruction. Is there any reason why a local would want to bring about the destruction of the town?
なんかすごいむしゃくしゃしてたのかな。
Okay, then they need a therapist? Not to disprove her theory, but you'd have to be pretty damn angry to set off something on that scale. Yeah. Plus, if the entire town's destroyed, they'll have no place to live.
でもシュウが抵抗するのに合わせて戦ってくるくらいなんだから、敵もきっと本気なはずだよ。
Which means they're probably aware of everything I'm doing at all times. I had a hunch from the very beginning that my very existence was a factor in all this. Although I still don't know for sure what the reasoning might be. One thing I can say is, if they're changing their approach to match mine, then there's a good chance it's someone I know. I mean, yeah? Either physically or psychologically. Perhaps even both. I spend most of my time either at the academy or at the dorms. On the weekend, I'm usually at Main Street. I didn't even know where the Saveto or Chic buildings were until the start timeline when I asked Saki to show me. Considering I hardly go anywhere, it's not hard to predict where I might be at any given moment.
じゃあ私たちの知り合いってこと？
Maybe. A classmate, a teacher, someone in our dorm. Well, plenty of folks who are physically close to me, but not many whom I consider a friend. Well, my outsiderness makes me somewhat of a celebrity on campus. Not many people know me around town.
誰？
Well, I don't know.
私たちの周りにそんな人がいるなんて信じられないけど。
I mean, I don't want to suspect them either, Yune, but everything Shu said makes complete sense. I know how you feel, but it's not impossible. Yeah, jeez. I can't imagine any of my friends getting involved in something that devastating. I don't think it's these three. The girls, I don't think it's any of these three, though. The rest of them, I mean, while Kirie does have a propensity toward widespread destruction, she's far too empathetic. Oh, I don't think it's Yoji either, because he was with us. I feel bad doubting my friends. There might be a logical explanation that we're missing.
でも確かに少しわかるかも。もし私がシュウと一緒にその人を飛ばしてるとしたら、なんかこう自然なんだよ。
What do you mean?
そう、最初は気づかなかったくらいシュウや私に溶け込んでる。ただの印象なんだけど。
If her hunch, whatever it might be, is correct, then there's a good chance this mystery person is a friend. You're also my worst enemy. The existence of this perceived threat will help clarify the actions I need to take going forward.
よーし、シュウにはこの敵の調査を命じます。
Alright, I'll try my best, Yune. If you manage to find a solid lead, then it shouldn't be too hard to stop them. Whoever they are is most likely the bomber as well. There might be only one cat, but there's plenty of ways to skin them. Dang, okay, well that is some very brutal descriptive imagery, sure.
って言っても誰だろう。シュウの周りにいる人って。
I usually spend time with you, Kirie, Yoji, Sakia, Kota, and Gito, plus Sister Lily, and maybe Jack.
みんな仲いい人ばっかり。
I mean, I hate suspecting them of anything, but we can't move on without doing so. I'll have to prove without the shadow of a doubt that some of the names on the list are not that guilty.
わかった。じゃあ誰だと思う？
Sister Lily? As far as guilt by association goes, probably Kirie.
ブルーカってキリエが言ってたんだもんね。
Then there's Sister Lily, who honestly doesn't really know that much about me. After making a tentative list, I asked one last question. I wanted to ask it before, but the fact that we're here in the sub-reality means we have a chance, right?
うん。
You said I had 7 more chances left last time.
あれはあんま気にしないで。
What?
今から7回。
What do you mean? Yune? Wait, hold a minute, wait, how many characters are we suspecting? I'm not good at math. The 3 heroines, and then Sister Lily, Jack, Gito, Yoji. Oh. Pup, I see. Are you sure? I don't know anything about this time travel stuff, but I wonder if there's any side effects from using it.
ここに取り残されるのは寂しいし、できれば早く解決してほしいけど。
Sure, of course. Yune, why are you hiding things? That's right. I'm out there running around trying to deal with everything from my way, while Yune is left here all by herself. Is there any way you could send me back a day or two earlier or later?
それは無理かも。私たちがリンゴを食べたあの日にしかこうジャンプできないみたいで。
Wow, dang, not even later though? Like I figured we couldn't go before the apples, but not like after it either. That's interesting. I see. It's kind of like a save point.
セーブポイント？
Alright, no video games. Oops, you know what that means, huh? It's a word used in video games. Game devs create save points so players don't have to restart all the way from the beginning. That worried me, okay?
さっぱりわかんない。
I tried to make it as easy to understand as possible and ended up doing the opposite. The arc that carried us all this way dropped at anchor on December 2nd, which means we can only go back that far. I managed to explain using a different metaphor.
なるほど。でもそんな感じ。だから私ができるのは決まったセーブポイントにロードすることだけなんだよね。
Yeah, apparently. I guess it's not a huge problem. We must be able to figure something out in 23 days. To be fair, 23 days has repeatedly proven to be far from enough. But I have a good feeling about this time. Said that last time, Shu. We could have an actual battle strategy meeting now that we know there's an enemy afoot.
任せなさい。
Alright, do it again, my Cupid. After a brief back and forth.
それじゃあ誰をターゲットにする？
What? Didn't you say we're going to Kirie? We decided the best course of action is to pick a target and focus on them.
誰かが怪しいって睨むんだったらやっぱり徹底的にマークしないと。
Alright, got it.
犯人ならシュウが繰り返しているアドベントの間に何のアクションもないってことはないはずだから。
You telling me to keep an eye out for any suspicious activity?
もしそれでその人が犯人じゃなかったら次に別の人を当たるみたいな感じで。
So I pick someone who's acting shady, see if they really are, and if not, pick someone else?
そう。だから7回7人。
Yep.
ちょうど私を除くシュウに近い人たちの数。
In other words, we're treating this like some sort of round robin or competition. We should be able to win up to 7 games or challenges. Granted, it's better to aim for the least number of tries, but haste makes waste, as they say.
もしマークした人が犯人じゃなくても何かヒントになるかもしれないし。
That's true. The main question is, who is the enemy? I'm not leaving until I figure it out. That means I'm going to have to start with the most likely suspects. Sure enough. Oh, hello. Hey, she's a 5-star SSSR. Why did it look like a gotcha? Oh, wait, hello? What is... How is anything else? Move painting, right? Oh, they're all 5 stars. What the fuck does this other stuff mean? Huh. Alright, well, she said that and now I'm worried. Okay, I mean, I only see Kirie, so... Oh. Set painting. Didn't see anybody else. So you're the #1 suspect, Kirie. Chapter 4, Part 1. Art for art's sake. Art is an explosion. Oh, jeez. Let's go for Kirie this time.
やっぱりそうなっちゃうよね。いくら今まで大丈夫でも。
I mean, apparently the game disagrees with you, Yune. Being the only person we know able to create the prickers using those catastrophic explosions, she seems like the most obvious suspect. I'll try to get closer to her this time around. Maybe I'll discover the secret behind those bombs.
わかった。それじゃあ今度の週はキリエに密着捜査ね。
Oh no, we're gonna do the film this time, aren't we? Well, it's only a matter of time. Yuna closes her eyes, mentally centering herself as she pulls the bowstring taut. In moments, she's ready to shoot me straight back to December 2nd. Time for the darkness. Since our so-called save point was created at night, I'm still unconscious. I hear a voice coming from somewhere. What? Henceforth, seek a way to survive with your cherished ones, and may you never resist your preordained fate. Dude, I just remembered the voices we got at the start of the game. I kind of forgot about them after all this freaking crazy shit happened. Like, I forgot about the whole thing at the beginning. Huh. It's the same voice. The one I heard when I first awoke in Yune's room. December 3rd, Monday. Okay. Why am I so tired, though? I'm back to that very specific day and time, and yet, for reasons I don't understand, I'm bizarrely exhausted. Is the looping having an effect on like, us as well? How's that happening?
ただいま12月3日月曜日7時29分
Kirie, get in here, please. No problems here. Except, henceforth, seek a way to survive with your cherished ones. May you never resist your preordained fate. Wait, oh. And may you never resist your preordained fate. Huh. That's actually really interesting and kind of worrying, actually, but it's telling us not to resist fate. That voice from a moment ago, as if warning me of something. Find a way to survive. That's all well and good, but yeah. There's no timeline where I need to fight, right? The words stuck in my head like an earworm. Part of me feels like I should listen to it. Almost like I'm shouting to myself from somewhere far off. That can't be it. After all, I promised Yuna I'd come back. To save the town. I try to be focused on my current plan of action. You pick a target for each trip, and this time that target is Kirie. There's no denying how reminiscent that catastrophic Christmas night is of her penchant for destruction. Plus, she's well versed in explosives. Still, yeah, she was not happy at all though when she saw it. She was like extremely distressed about it, actually. I've come to know Kirie very well, and honestly speaking, it just doesn't seem a character for her to do something like that. Plus, she was with me when the final trumpet sounded on my 6th and 7th tries. Yeah, that too.
絶命か。
映画なら助けが来るんだけどな。
Face of those locked gallery doors, I remember being surrounded by towering flames. If we hadn't left when we did, we would have been burned alive. By that logic, there's no way Kirie could have done it. Still, it's possible she's involved in some way. The bombs that brought about the apocalyptic destruction were similar to Brooker's, the ones Kirie often used in her films. Perhaps someone stole them from her, influenced by the ideology showcased in her films. In which case, I can narrow down the suspect list by coming to understand Kirie's thought process. In her own words, there's a beauty in destruction. Buried in those words may be a hint regarding our impending Christmas doom. Yeah, I guess it is possible that someone else could have, like... Yeah. You know, took them from her, or took certain things from her that are way more, you know, crazier than she is. It's just... What do I say? I want to be in your movie! Having already established a relationship with her over many trips to the past, this day felt no different than any other I'd lived through. That's why I so casually called out to her. No more reason? Bruh. Ah! Hey, you don't gotta slap me. No worries. Oh, I thought you slapped me. I immediately regret doing so. Oh, was that the prank day? Friday? Oh, right. Her prank adventure. Oh no. Well, I guess we're gonna have to try our best this time. What did I do? It's clear Kirie's still focused on exacting revenge for the unfortunate discovery of her diapers. I forgot all about that, especially since there was no point in making sure she was successful. At the very least, I should get her stuff. After all, it's important that I get a lot closer to her than I already am. Alright, well. Time to actually participate in the prank. Today's our gym class, snow day. Usually this is when I join Saki in her igloo, but this time... Kirie! What? Oh gosh, that's a tough one. Comedian! Ah shoot, they aren't fungi. I lose. What are we playing? Okay, later. What? Wait a minute, you can't just start a game of word association out of the blue. You left me at a disadvantage. What did I do to deserve any of this? Oh, yes, please let me do the snowball fight, please. I absolutely want... Sorry, Kirie. Let's join the snowball fight. Pop, yes, let's go. That includes you too, Kirie. Except this is different than usual. Even Saki, who originally was busy making her igloo, joins in on the fun. As far as I know, only Yune and Kirie were supposed to have a snowball fight, but now the usual gang's all here. Oh no. Even in the snowball fight, huh, Kirie? Even in the snowball fight. I mean, it's fine. It's not really like a sport. You just throw a snowball. I see. He's still doing that, huh? Kido, as always, is off living his best life. Living his best life. As such, I found myself sucked into a snowball deathmatch, like which I'd never seen before. Aw, I wanted to see the snowball deathmatch. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. The same day after school, exhausted after being pelted of snowballs, I head to the courtyard to join Kirie, who's mid-shoot. Kirie's grumbling to herself as usual, while crew looks on. I think it's time, Shu. I think it's time to finally accept it. Oh wait, maybe this is why we got the voice saying "Don't resist your fate." You know, instead of the fire. I hope it's this part. Hey, Kirie. Flippin' A-Dart. Her eyes sparkle delightedly. I already know what she's about to ask. I'll do it. Just straight up said it right away. I'll do it. Kirie. Kirie, use your ears for once, please. I'll do it. Woman. Yes, dumbbutt. I'll do it. Yes. Kirie practically bounces up and down for joy at my amicable agreement.
マジかよ。やっぱ最初見た時からピンときてたんだよな。
Well, no, thank you, same to you. I'm glad you're so happy, but are you really sure I can do it? I'm nowhere near as suave as Rinka, and I lack Ito's sophisticated style. I'm a total amateur with no acting experience whatsoever.
なんだろう。別にシュウからオーラを感じるってわけじゃないんだけどよ。
Alright, fuck you too. Hey!
ただ、フィーリング？私の描いてたイメージ通りな雰囲気で、あといいやつそうだったし、うまくやれるかなって。
I'll take it! Okay then. Having Kirie compliment me so openly makes me feel a little shy. I don't sense even a hint of sarcasm behind the words either.
だからシュウが手伝ってくれんのは本当に嬉しいぞ。私が最高の俳優に仕立ててやるからな。
Alright, let's do it. She gives me a hearty slap on the back. Flipinator. She isn't pretty dependable for such a shrimp. Well, I'll do the best I can.
なてなですんな。私はそんなガキじゃねえ。
No, I give everybody the head pats, okay? I give literally everybody it, okay? So you'll get in it too. Always. Again. The head was in the perfect position, so I found myself instinctively patting it. He seems more like an angry cat than a dog. I hope we can get that close someday. Just like that, my acting debut in one of Kirie's films was off to a flying start.
Huh. 私がいなかったら琴姉は遅刻魔になってるぜ。そうかも。いつも感謝してるよ、キリエ。
The next day, seeing how close the two girls are, it's hard to imagine them not being friends.
なあなあ、聞いてくれよ琴姉。シュウがいよいよ私の映画に出てくれるって。本当？ダメだよ、脅したりしたら。
No, I did it willingly.
バッカしてねっつの。なんかシュウがいきなりやる気になったんだ。
She's not wrong. Also, Kota, by the way, you also do similar things with the modeling, just saying.
どういう心境の移り変わり？
Promise to cut back on the explosions.
仕方ねえから爆発以外の方法でいろいろぶっ壊すことにした。
Kirie, what do you mean? There she is. Just as savage as ever.
考えなしの破壊はいけないからね。
Thank you, Kota.
わかってるって。私なりにちゃんと美を追求してんだ。
Kirie creates these explosive scenes in her quest for beauty. It's not that I can't understand the beauty in a fallen flower petal. But I feel like Kirie's approach might be a bit too direct. Still, there's no denying she holds a far greater understanding of art, and in turn aesthetics, than I do. So who am I to argue against it?
つうわけで、琴姉も今日の放課後から撮影だ。開けといてな。了解。じゃあ、シュウ君に初めて会った時と同じような配役だね。
Oh yeah, the very first time, huh?
おう。あと、せっかくだから他の奴らにも声かけるわ。主演がいるなら前々から構想のあったあれが撮れるし。
Kota doesn't seem immune to Kirie's charm, seeing how she always seems to be by her side. Perhaps it's Kirie's gravitational force that pulls others along, whether they want to go or not. On that note...
よーし、揃ったか皆の衆。どうして衣装係の私まで。
Oh, Sokka's gonna be in it too?
ナレーター。私は絶対にナレーターだからね。
But you were so good in the last one, Yune. I love the effort.
今度こそ俺の出番は多いんだろうな。
Oh no.
俺まだ何やるか聞かされてないんだけど。
You are probably gonna get killed multiple times again. We're just using the same group as always?
こいつらなんだかんだで経験者だからな。
So after school, Kirie's managed to get the usual suspects together. Most likely it's the same story she was going to use on me.
シュウ君が協力してくれるから、キャスト総出のストーリーにできるみたいだよ。
Hey, See, naturally, this also means this will be a far cry from Kirie's original Koto Rangers. That was the alternate movie she ended up filming since I refused to help her out. Think of it like that. I felt kind of bad for putting Koto in that spot. Yeah, actually, a little bit.
よし、というわけで今日から文化祭に向けて私の傑作映画の撮影を敢行する。
Ah, the piece de resistance.
内容によるんだけどな。
内容より役回りだ。前回みたいな役は二度とやんねえからな。
待ってください。私は未経験なのでやりたくない。
I mean, I don't either.
まあまあおつなものだぞ。カメラの前で脱ぐという。
What? It's not a porn, Gino. Gino, darn it.
脱げません。一緒にしないでください。まあとりあえず発表しとくと、主演がシュ、ヒロインが琴音。まあそこまでは。
定番だな。リンカ先輩の代わりにシュート。
Got some really big shoes to fill, huh?
と言っても、私たちもまだどういう映画なのかを聞いてないのだけど。なんかこう、ほっこりするやつがいいな。恋愛ものとか。
いや、ここは探偵ものだろう。男のロマンをくすぐる。
サイレント映画なら俺に任せろ。
Guys, I'm
極限のシュールを体現してみせる。
guys, I'm pretty sure she already has the script ready.
私は自分より衣装を出したいのですが。
First off, yeah. Everyone's opinions are all over the place. However, it's clear the director has their own thoughts on the matter.
ちっち安心しろって。今度のはみんな大好きなジャンルだ。
Action? He pauses, the air thick of anticipation. That's why she's thinking of adding even more actors to the lot we have already. Words that come out of her mouth, but beyond anything I could have hoped or feared.
今回のモチーフは時を巡るアンナだ。
I see. That's really ironic, but so your favorite genre is sci-fi? Huh?
アンナを
The girl who jumped through time. A foreign film we saw in class that one day. The story of Anna, the female protagonist, forced to relive the same 3 days until she could ask a crush out on a date. In other words,
タイムリープものってわけや。
nice. I love time travel too, Kirie. Really similar to my actual situation. Yeah, extremely.
主人公はシュウ君だから、シュウ君がアンナに当たるのかな。そうそう。シュウは琴音にアタックするけど、何度も振られて、その度に時間を巻き戻すんだ。
Wait, what? Excuse me?
クリスマスの夜、振られた悲しみにくれるシュウ。そんな時、神様が一つの奇跡をくれる。なんとびっくり。シュウの時間はクリスマスの1週間前まで戻っていたのです。で、シュウは失敗するたび反省してやり直して、最終的に告白を成功させる。それが今回のストーリーだ。
Hey, Kirie. Did you perhaps have an assistant writer of this script? And if you did, can I meet them? Because I'm very suspicious of whoever helped you with this. Because what the fuck? Kirie probably told us her story idea.
なんかシュウっぽくないね。
Yeah, yeah, I see. Jeez.
でも、キリエにしちゃ結構面白そうだな。
発想はいい。確かにアンナの物語構造は応用が効くものであるしな。
みんな馴染みのあるストーリーの方が分かりやすいかと思ったよ。
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it.
先輩、顔色が悪いですが。
Yeah, there's a reason for that. I just felt a little lightheaded.
おいおい、しっかりしてくれよ、主演。
What in the everlasting hell? Yeah, like at this point, I would just think the universe itself is messing with us. Because what the heck, bro? Who would have thought I'd be tasked with playing the same role I'm currently living? So it's probably better if I keep that to myself. Honestly, one might say this role is practically made for me. Whoever chose me for the leading role certainly has a keen artistic sensibility. Maybe just a sense of irony. Is there a chance she knows I myself am a time traveler? Assuming our supposed foe is aware of this, and that would mean... I still don't think it's her, though. But I think the thing he was saying earlier, someone, taking some advice from her, probably, might be the one. There's no way. No one with an expression that goofy could possibly know.
なんかすげえ失礼な念を感じた。
Sorry, Kirie. Sorry. Okay, I understand the plot. I'm feeling perplexed by the situation, but I can deal with it later.
あ、もしかしてシュウ君はまだアンナを見たことがないんじゃない？
Oh wait, is this the day before? Like, is this before we've seen the movie? I thought it was after that. Ship. No.
何？あの不朽の名作を見てねえだ？
I haven't, but I'm more or less familiar with it.
なんとなくじゃダメだよ。後でばっちり鑑賞会するからね。
Okay, Yune. Originally, we watched a film together in 2 weeks during class. Oh, okay. I mean, this got me fucked up now too. Goodness gracious. It would have been weird if I said I'd seen it already. So it looks like I'll be rewatching it once again. Oh, jeez. Well,
私たちの役目は？ユネは演技させるとポンコツだからナレーション。
why'd you even ask that? You said you only wanted to do the narration. Why'd you ask that, Yune? Silly head.
なんか言い方が気に食わないけど、それならやってあげる。
You said that's what you wanted to do.
私は衣装係ですね。昨夜は週にアプローチかける三角関係のお邪魔虫だ。なんで私がそんなのやるんですか？
Probably because there's nobody else.
引き受けてくれたら、この前の歌詞チャラにしてやってもいいぜ。
Oh, the diaper incident. Sakia. Debt. Oh, I see. I forgot Kirie still harboring a pretty extraordinary grudge against Sakia. Yeah, goodness gracious. You're crazy.
本当は昨夜にしょんべんちびらせる恐怖の計画を明日にも実行するつもりだったんだけどよ。ここで引き受けた方が身のためだぜ。
Oh my jeez. How vindictive are you?
しょうがないですよね。
Man, it's a good thing that we're the ones going back in time and not Kirie. Because I feel like if she was, she would still hold on to the grudge throughout every single time loop. Just saying. She reluctantly accepts Kirie's conditions, perhaps out of a sense of guilt. Just like that, Kirie's grand plan for pranking him on tomorrow is cancelled. Probably for the best.
俺は
幼児は昨夜にアプローチするけど眼中にないっていう四角関係の一番いらねえ部分だ。
Dang. At least they're not dying this time.
またそんな役目かよ。やってらんねえ。俺は降りるぞ。
I'm dropping out.
待て幼児。お前、じゃあどんな役なら満足できるんだ？
何？
いらない配役なんてない。そうは思わないか？
Kirie's entire demeanor has changed. I've seen it before. She's in character.
いらない配役くらいあるだろう。今回のもそうだし、前回のだって。
違うな。いらない役目ならそもそもキャスティングする必要もないんだ。
Oh, she's doing this thing.
物語の一員として真に必要と認められたものだけが映画という舞台に上がる。そこにいいも悪いもない。考えてもみろ。普通人間が生きてくには一クラス取ったって20人30人と関わらなきゃならねえ。でも映画は違う。その中で登場人物たちが成長していく過程の上でなくちゃならない存在だけが役になる。だから幼児、お前ならわかるだろ。お前に与えられた役目の大切さが。
まずいぜ。なんかキリエの言うことが正しいような気がしてきた。
Don't fall for it, Yoji. He truly is a master manipulator. This is he's on the verge of surrender.
いや、騙されるな幼児。去年もこうだった。したら結局2つも役をやらされて、そのどっちもが雑魚キャラだった。
He's strong. Yoji's bitter memories every surface.
俺は出ないんだ。
Is he really turning her down?
しょうがねえな。よく聞けよ幼児。
なんだよ。何言われたってキリエのことは信じないぞ。どうせ俺のことまた爆発させるんだろ
Kirie, please.
私はみんなも知っての通りあまり絵が上手じゃない。デッサンにしたって油彩画にしたって彫刻にしたってそうだ。
キリエ？
そんな私が出会えたもの、それが映画だったんだ。映像の中で展開されるストーリー、スクリーンの中に息づく役者たち、そのどれもが輝いて見えた。私もあんな映画が撮りたい。自分の世界を想像してみたい。そう思って私は今ここに立ってる。幼児のことを誘うのも正直エゴなのかもしれない。けど私は本気であなたのことが必要だって思ってる。
キリエ、そんなに俺のことを。
だからもしかしたらまたすぐ爆発させちゃうかもしれないけど、
Bruh.
質問してくれたらなって。
Did you hear her, Yoji?
幼児
Did you hear what you said?
キリエ、俺が悪かった。
Oh, rip.
そんなに俺のことを。
Tears are streaming down his face out of guilt.
俺やるよ。キリエの映画のために命だってかけてみせる。
Rip, Yoji. He fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
ま、そういうことで。
You're a real piece of work, you know that?
俺は目覚めた。俺はやるぞ。
Oh. Oh no, you brainwashed him. Oh my jeez. He's in a complete state of enraptured euphoria. It's kind of frightening to witness. A little bit, yeah.
聞き入っちゃった。
相変わらず芝居だけは天才的だな。
演技って分かってるのにですね。
Honestly, she should play the starring role instead of me.
監督にはこだわりがあるみたいなんだよ。
You don't have tripods in this town? We whisper to each other.
よーし、じゃあ役者も揃ったことだし、早速撮影すっか。
Under the guidance of esteemed director Kirie, our intentions are unified, despite some conflict. This might be the first time all of us, including myself, are working toward the same goal.
ねえねえ、ちなみになんだけど、タイトルって決まってるの？
Art is an explosion.
確かに決めておいた方がいいですよね。
Movie title. A film with just a crown that summarizes the plot. I mean, not always, but you know. If the film's based on the girl who jumped through time, maybe it can borrow similar elements. He replies to Yune's question.
決まってるぜ。
Kirie's smile is brighter than usual, showing off a row of pearly white teeth. The name of the project we're working on is...
アメージング・グレイスだ。
Okay, I feel like someone's really flopping with us right now. Huh. Chapter 4, Part 2, The Tower of Babel. Who's the person that knows we're going back in time and is following us? 'Cause I still don't think it's her, but like... Yeah, they're that close. Woo, Nelly, okay, yeah, So, we went back in time, we've started Kirie's route, and, yeah, we also learned the thing I was worried about. Like, I really thought someone, like, knew that we were, like, going back in time, and apparently not only that, but they're also going back in time with us. So that's extremely concerning, because we have to figure out whoever the fuck that is, and what they're doing and where they are while we're going back in time and doing all this. There's someone really close to us, so... Yeah, Unelli. You know, I've already said my thoughts on who I think it is. I still think that so far, but... Yeah, for now I'm just gonna do Kirie's film and see how that goes, see where that takes us. You know, it should be fun at least. You know, good to have a film before the end of the world.